Everyone on the plane froze when the woman shouted at him. That's how it began. James Carter, a 69-year-old black Army veteran with kind eyes and neatly trimmed gray hair, slowly made his way down the aisle of the airplane. Dressed in his simple green jacket and carrying a worn leather bag, he moved carefully, his limp from years of service still visible. As he looked for his seat, a middle-aged woman sitting nearby rolled her eyes and snapped, "Hurry up, old man. People like you hold everything back." Her words cut through the cabin like a knife, leaving passengers stunned. James didn't respond. He simply lowered his head, trying not to cause a scene, but others heard it. A young man across the aisle whispered, "Did she just say that to him?" The flight attendants looked shocked but stayed quiet, unsure how to handle it. The tension grew heavier and the entire plane seemed to hold its breath. Moments later, the captain's voice came over the intercom. "Ladies and gentlemen, before we take off, I want to address something important." The cabin grew silent. Then the pilot himself stepped out of the cockpit, walking down the aisle with firm steps. He stopped right beside James and looked at the woman who had insulted him. "Ma'am," he said calmly but firmly, "the man you just disrespected is a United States Army veteran who served this country with honor. Without men like him, neither you nor I would enjoy the freedoms we have today." The woman's face turned red as the pilot continued. "Out of respect, this flight will not leave until this man receives the recognition he deserves." Then the captain turned to James and said, "Sir, on behalf of everyone here and myself, thank you for your service." Slowly, the passengers began to clap. The applause grew louder until nearly the whole plane was on their feet, honoring James. Tears welled in his eyes as he finally smiled, overwhelmed by the respect he thought the world had forgotten. The woman stayed silent, embarrassed, while James sat taller, his dignity restored. Sometimes respect can silence hate louder than any argument, and that day, the skies didn't just carry a plane, they carried a lesson in honor. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories that remind us of the power of respect and kindness.